We Are Change Virginia, and I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with Luke Adowski. Luke, how you doing?
Doing all right. Long day out here with all the socialists and anarchists and communists out here. It's been a crazy day out here.
Right.
We got people passing out socialist literature. But it's been a crazy day. Big police state action. It's weird, you know. These socialists have us walking around empty roads and. Whatever, but I'm here covering, documenting everything, so it's fun.
And it seems like the essential, the route of the entire march was, like Luke said, pretty much closed territory. We're in probably the most open area we've been now, and I don't really see too many pedestrians around even here.
Everything's closed up. They went to all these companies, and all these companies are closed. And even though it's a symbolic gesture, it's still not as effective as We Are Change activism, where even though we have less people, we're more effective because we give out information, we give out flyers, we give out DVDs,
and we're
we talk about real issues, and we're experts in talking to people one-on-one and dealing with issues and communicating with people, and that's how you're going to make a difference. You're not going to make a difference with holding signs up to yourselves and chanting with yourselves on an isolated road here in Washington. So it's really about just being effective and smart and doing it with creating real change, and that's communicating, talking to people.
And one of the things that we thought was very important, we burned out roughly 50 or so copies of the Obama Deception. Beautiful. And we would go in and interview people and ask them about their feelings on the war and about Obama. Good. And surprisingly, actually a lot of people
information on the HR
are keen to Obama's 23-month plan. That was originally as soon as he becomes president, but now it's 23 months. Yeah. So fortunately, there is a good mixture of people, and not all of them have been drinking the Kool-Aid and are wholehearted into this new con.
Yeah, people are slowly waking up. His approval ratings are going down. His approval ratings are plummeting according to some sources. And people are slowly starting to wake up to all the bullcrap and Kool-Aid that we're fed here. And people are slowly waking up, and it's going to be a long process, but we're doing it. We're educating people, we're preparing them, and it's really a beautiful thing that we're doing.
Well, I mean, if you look at it in the past 5 years, how our numbers have just soared through the roof. People who are awake in the past 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, five years ago when I started this, it was a totally different reaction. But we defined our methods and how we do things, and we pretty much found out an effective way to talk, to communicate with people, give them DVDs, give them information, come at them in a regular way where we ask them questions, and then with their answers, we kind of perceive a different way to talk to them and give them different information. So it's really keen to understand communication skills and understand how to deal with people and talk to people to have a greater amount of change, really.
Right. And I mean, and really it's important to help people really understand where most of these wars are coming from. People to blame on Bush, people to blame on Obama. I mean, and really it's like we know the Council on Foreign Relations and all those groups. But it's important that we go to marches like these to let people know what's really going on, that it's not one president, it's not one senator, it's the Council on Foreign Relations, it's the Trilateral Commissions, it's the Bilderberg Group. Yeah. This is why we're at war. This is the divide and rule of the old school Illuminati people who pretty much want their new world order.
Yeah, people are looking left and right, but they're not looking up and down, and we have to look, we're all the way at the bottom, we got to look up at the institutions that are in there, whether it's a Democratic president or a Republican president, and that's the same people that have been in power ever since for 100 years now, for God's sakes. I mean, these people, the Trilateral Commission, Council on Foreign Relations, Bilderberg Group, transnational corporations, international banks have been running things for quite a while, and we have to see that instead of being divided and conquered on socialism, on capitalism, on communism, and all these little isms, and we have to start being human. Right. We have to start caring about that. That's like that matters.
Well, in general, what did you find with your group when you were marching through here?
Well, we only had a few people. We were just documenting everything here, just to talk to people, and it was really great. Random people were coming up to me, hey, you're that kid on YouTube. You're that kid. Come out, join We Are Change. Email dan@wearechange.org so you can get involved, so you can send you the local contacts in the area, so you can start your own chapter. And it's been great just having people just come up to me. And documenting also the anarchist breaking windows that we documented.
We got some of that.
I see that guy right by me.
Yeah, my friend McAfee was on his ass, but as soon as he threw the hammer at the window, McAfee was chasing him around with the camera, so you got some good footage.
And we actually had a conversation with one of the anarchists who was saying that, why is that such a bad thing? He's throwing a hammer through the window, and obviously not keen to the fact that cops actually infiltrate protests like these to have a reason to invade them and to throw tear gas and disperse the crowd.
Exactly, that's what they do. It's agent provocateur. Problem reacts to solution.
Yeah, I thought it was suspicious too that like the cops were like less than like 100 feet away from where the guy with the hammer smash the window. You know, I mean, they just sit there like, you know, like duh, like, you know, they didn't say nothing, or they didn't go after the guy, or, you know, I mean, like what, you know, what's up with that? You know, I can't figure out what's up with that.
Yes.
Well, anyways, guys, is there anything you'd like to say to our fellow people of Virginia?
Stop drinking the Kool-Aid, be the change we want to see in this world, and get out there. It's a beautiful feeling, getting involved, doing something positive, and changing a person's life for the better. So it's up to us. That's what life's about. So let's go out there and live life and do good. That's what we all got to do and come together as one.